1, 2. Yeah. So, the IFAF National Indoor Championships 2026 in Dundalk. Is it Dundalk?
Yeah.
Hosted by Cuchulainn.
Yeah.
Cuchulainn. It's Cuchulainn, like the hero. Cuchulainn.
Yeah.
How did that go? How long did it take you to get there?
Oh, fuck.
What time did you leave? Like, you left the day before, didn't you?
We went up on the Friday. It took, I don't know, a week. It felt like a week. I suppose about 4.5 hours, but I had to go to Waterford first and then from there up, so it took a little bit longer. That wasn't too bad. The drive was the least of the problems for the weekend, to be fair.
Ah, no, come on.
I know.
What was the... Intro me with the story. How did it go? Did I miss a lot?
It was, I'm trying to be nice. It was...
Was it a shit show? Are we talking Derry here? Like
No. Look, it wasn't as bad as... Look, you probably hear it was terrible. And
I heard a few emotional folks, but
yeah.
I mean, I understand it. Like, because when you take the time to go to a place for a few days, you're away from your people. You're away.
Yeah, but
it's
look,
costing you money.
It's there wasn't enough there for starters.
For nationals, like
80 people, it just wasn't enough.
I keep saying it. You got to make a big deal out of the nationals. You really do. Like
the venue wasn't. It just wasn't somewhere you'd have the nationals. You know, it was a bit cold. But again, the cold when you get there in the morning, yeah. But
fuck that.
You know, you kind of. You don't feel it off.
What are we talking like when we're talking cold? What do you mean cold?
I mean, I went outside to warm up.
Yeah, that sucks.
You know, no, the lighting, they've got new lighting there, which made a huge difference to the shooting. Like the first time we were there, visibility was there, and it was Archery Ireland shoot the first time we were there, and the visibility was terrible, and you weren't allowed to use lights with the Archery Ireland, so you were relying on the ambient light to light your pin, like, and there was none. But this time, in fairness, all the lights. You know,
what is that? A university? Someone told me on.
Yeah, it's DKIT, isn't it? Dundalk Institute of Technology.
But that's it.
But I know, like the facility's great, just not for archery. You know, it was 5 or 6 indoor pitches on either side when you walk in and you walk down the centre aisle, and there's pitches at either side of you all the way down. Like it's huge. Big. Oh, it's huge, bigger than the Setu Arena, like.
Yeah, but was there
with no frills, like, you know? I mean, no frills at all.
Was there other things happening around you while you were shooting? Like,
oh yeah, kids playing soccer on the bay next door, like.
Yeah, see, I'd have a problem with that.
You know, well, there you go.
It should be 100% what you're there for.
And you can imagine the noise then of people playing football, and I think there was a bunch of Indians playing cricket in one of the bays. So it was interesting. You know?
Yeah, look, say what you fucking want, and I'm sure there'll be loads of people saying blah blah blah. But no, it has to be better than that. Mm. It has to be better than that for national.
You see, the problem
champ.
is we were spoiled down in the Setu Arena.
But that's the blueprint, like.
You know, all of the target butts were all regulation size and height. All the targets were the same height, same size. You know, like I was shooting the first day in the flint round, and I kept passing straight through the target, my arrow, and then I'd have to go around the back of the butt and push my arrow through to see where, you know, it gets a bit much after a while for nationals, you know.
Yeah, that's not great. And like you said, our only experience thus far is probably the Setu
100%.
for the IFAF nationals.
Yeah.
Why the fuck, people? Why can't you have it in the fucking Setu all the time?
Like it's
why not, like?
You know,
this floating around bullshit.
The blame is look, share it out, I suppose. You know,
you have to fucking do better.
Like the committee, to be fair, you know, you can't just hand it off to someone and say, right, you're doing the nationals. You know, you can do that for an ordinary shoot, but not for nationals. Like, you know, you expect a better standard, like, you know.
So the boys
and the lads up there, you know what I mean? Like, they did the best they could with what they had, like, but you know, it's their first shoot. Like, nobody should guess the nationals as their first shoot.
No,
with no track record, nothing to judge it on, like, you know. So Everybody went up there. Like when you get an email saying, "Make sure you dress warm because it's going to be," you know, that kind of.
There's your clue.
There you go, like, you know.
The alarm never went off.
You know?
Sorry,
but it's you know, from the very start, like even tickets, people went to buy tickets, and
I was one of them.
they were sold out. I went to buy a ticket. It went on. I think it was about 9:02 the morning. They went on sale, and I was on the website at 9:02, and tickets were sold out. Like.
Well, I was lucky I got one.
It was obvious that a lot of the tickets had been sold before
they went on sale.
They went on sale, like, you know. No, before they went officially on sale. So
touches of FAI.
But again, you know, it's as long as they learn from it, like, and the same thing doesn't happen again next year. Then maybe it wasn't a complete disaster, you know.
Well, I just thought this year, especially because of the fucking Euros only weeks away. You know what I mean? Everyone was thinking it'd be a good measuring stick for where you are.
I would have thought that. You know, they try to get as many people as possible to take part, like, but obviously not. Like,
they don't need to encourage people. People want to go. If they had 300 tickets, they would have sold.
They would have.
I've no doubt about that. Sure, they said too. The last time there was how many archers were there? Like,
it's a good old ball in there, in fairness.
And they sold out fairly lively as well. So there's no harm in that happening. But you need to fucking be. You can't have this kind of nonsense, you know, handing it out to whoever wants it shit.
Yeah, but there needs to be a fucking
standard and a fucking template.
But you see, that's not
that needs to be adhered to.
That's not down to the likes of us, like, you know.
Well, it's
like there should be a checklist given out.
Where with every other fucking archer, when we go to a place, we want to have, you know, peace of mind that okay.
Yeah, but
all best efforts have been made.
Whoever gets a national champs, like, there should be a checklist there, like, and. They need to be able to tick every box, you know. And if they can't, then they just say, "Look, we can't do this, or this," and either other clubs pitch in and help out, or it goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's simple as that, like, you know.
I know my spidey senses.
But I tell you, the next time they run an indoor round up there, I reckon it'll be completely different.
I've no doubt. It's like you said, it's their first time.
And Eamon Rogers, the guy who was actually running it up there, he was saying the same thing. He said, "Look," when he gave his speech at the end, he said, "Look, I know there was a lot of things that didn't go the way it should have gone, and you know, ring me, send an email, any criticisms, you know, we'll take them on board." And you know, they put their hands up, like they knew it didn't go fucking perfect, but you know, it is what it is, like. I suppose you can only work with what you have in front of you.
Well, it depends what way you want to look at it. Do you want to look at it positively or do you want to look at it negatively?
I try to look at it as positively as possible.
There's plenty of room for both. I mean, look, on the positive side, it is an amateur organisation. On paper, that's what it is. Even though the ambition and, you know,
I know, but
they'll try to grow towards professional standards.
Look, if you keep treating it like an amateur organisation,
you have to grow that mindset.
You know, it doesn't. You won't grow, like, you know.
I was banging the drum. I was like, "Why the fuck is?" You'd hardly know it was on that week leading into it. You know what I mean?
But it's even the same with the Europeans. Like,
you should be sick of hearing about it. That's when you know it's worked fine. When people are sick of hearing about the fucking thing you're going on about. That's what you want.
Yeah, but no, it was look. You know, a weekend shooting in a bad shoes is better than a weekend with no shoes.
I beg to differ.
No, it was fine. It was fine.
It's a lot of unhappy campers.
Look, you're going to get unhappy campers at the best of shoots.
Yeah, but for fuck's sake, I know the people you're talking about, but the people, they're usually the ones who are quite, like, always. They'll take all the shit. Sure, look.
Look, it wasn't ideal, you know, up there. It really wasn't. But
it didn't look like a shit show, because Anto, my intrepid reporter, undercover Blackbird, was sending back loads of good vibes through his videos and through his photographs.
He had some fucking weekend. Jeez.
And then he went and capped it off by being the champion. Splendid, young man. Well done, you. Yeah. And Mr. Adrian Dumbrody, the carryman from Dumbrody.
Yeah.
Stellar, now the champion.
I know there was some good shooting up there, like, but you know, to be able to shoot in those conditions.
But I was thrown by some of the lads were telling me that you do the flint round day one, yeah? And then they came in the next day with the mind was, okay, don't know why we did the flint round first, But now it was factored into the scores.
Well, we were told when we went up there that it was the Flint rounds and then 2 indoor rounds on the Sunday. Now, normally the national champs is just 2 indoor rounds.
Yeah,
straight.
the Flint round is separate.
And the Flint round then
it's
would
like a bonus thing.
Yeah, it would normally be on a Sunday, and if you wanted to stick around for it, you're more than welcome, and if you didn't, that's okay too. But this time we did the Flint round first, and that was scored and counted towards the champs, and then the second day, it was a two indoor round, and then sometime between the time we left on Saturday and we got in there on Sunday, they decided that okay, maybe it's not a 2 day or a 2 round.
That had to be pre-planned.
They said we'll do 2. No.
Just on the fly.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Because we were told that it was a 2 hour round or a fucking 2 indoor rounds on the Sunday, and both of those were scored with the Flint. And then we were told on the Sunday, actually, you know, we'll just have 1 indoor round to score, and what we'll do is we'll have 1 indoor round, then we'll do the medal ceremony, and then we'll do another indoor round.
Which doesn't fucking matter if fiddler's fuck.
Which means there'll be nobody fucking left for us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because everybody was travelling. Who lives in Dundalk? You know, not many.
In a weird kind of way, they've gone up my estimations as mad bastards.
But
fuck's sake, lads. What's that?
Like, there was lads going home and they were going back to their hotels and B&Bs and the whole lot on Saturday evening, and they were thinking, right, I'm only 2 or 3 points behind. I have 2 indoor rounds now to catch up. And then they come in and they find out that actually, no, you don't.
Yeah.
You know, and that's... Yeah.
Surprise!
But other than that,
that would fuck... I'd be raging, lad. Because you know in your heart, like, when it comes to indoors anyway, most of us, we're at the 20. We're just fucking shooting the 20.
Yeah.
Because the Flint is so fucking...
Yeah, but it's no harm, like, but it just should have been advertised. You know, it should have been put out the first day that the format was going to be this. You know, and then I think we got an email a couple of days before saying that it was going to be a Flint round on Saturday.
Yeah, but they didn't say anything about it being scored.
And they said it was going to be an indoor round on the Sunday, and then that went from 1 round on Saturday and 1 round on Sunday to 1 round on Saturday and 2 rounds on Sunday, and then it went back to 1 round on Sunday, but a second round if you really want to do it. Which nobody
I'd
did.
love to know how they arrived at the decision-making process for it.
I don't think they did. I think that it was put off. We'll see what they think about it on the day. That's what it felt like. It felt like they were saying, "Sure, look, we'll see how many want to do it, and we'll do." I think if enough people said that, yeah, there should definitely be a second indoor round, and so, there would have been. You know, that's how set and how fixed things were.
Fluid.
Oh, fluid. Yeah. But yeah, that's so yeah, not ideal, you know.
Yeah, that sucks. But again, I suppose because I did a podcast, but I did it that morning, and at that stage it was like everyone was just talking about their shooting, and they were kind of like they were just dialed right in, and there was no.
They didn't have time to realise it was a shit show.
Well, and then when it finished, I started getting fucking voice messages and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is not good. I'm putting up a podcast, first of all, saying, yay, well done, everybody.
I thought this...
no, everyone...
I thought Jose was going to have his shop down there. And Jose thought he was going to have his shop down there.
He was scheduled in for a practice
run. Apparently somebody forgot the keys or couldn't get the keys and he couldn't get the shop. There's a little shop down at the back where we were. But he couldn't get any access to it, like.
For the love of fuck. Jesus Christ. And how is he going to work that? How is he going to do that when he's shooting, like?
Well, I suppose that, like, if he was able to get the shop, then I would assume that he'd be there when he's not shooting. Because when he's shooting, everyone's shooting.
That's what I'm thinking, like.
You know, so there was no real...
Because, like, remember the way they did it for Archery Ireland? They had someone was at the shop all the time. Just sitting there.
Yeah.
Keeping the whole thing
but
going.
They were right on the floor. Like, this would have been... Well, I suppose there was no floor. But it would have been right there where everybody... Like, you're setting up in a kind of a hallway, like, you know. All the bows were all set up there.
Yeah.
Like, between the two football pitches, like. There's kind of a hallway goes down the middle. Pitches. But that's what it is. It's football pitch either side, like. And we had 2 of those. But the first morning, like, there was people playing football
That would sicken my shit now.
And you'd be like, you can't do that, like, you know. But
Alright, Cool Colin, listen, we know a few of you guys. I think I've met a few of the Cool Colin lads, have I?
You met Eamon Rogers anyway, for sure.
The Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Alright, Eamon, look, no harm, no foul, but you know what I mean? Do fucking better, buddy. We want you to do better, buddy. We want to be fucking singing your praises, son. We know what it's like. We were both involved in a club, watched how it happens, and it's a dose. But I've every faith in you guys. Cool Colin, you will get over this bump in the road. And to all the archers who are, sure, look, it's an experience, folks. I mean, we had ours up at fucking Derry. Now, Derry was a shit show for the UKFAC.
It was actually
a shit show.
You know, on the positive, it was running a little bit better than UKFAC in the north.
They say they're speaking English, but I was fucking looking for for someone to translate half the shit they were saying.
Yeah, sure, look,
I'm kind of delighted now that I didn't make it.
Yeah.
Because I had fire and brimstone when I...
Yeah, but like there was people up there now who never shot a flint round in a competition, like, you know. So at least now they have that behind them, like, they've done it, you know, so they know what to expect when they go to the European. And that's what a lot of them were hoping for, just so that they get the experience of doing it, like, you know.
Yeah, well, I need to be fucking picking up the bow every day now, because last night...
It's fucking late for that to be picking it up now.
I tell you it's not. I'll tell you no, it's not. I was there last night when I was getting that line, when that was pointed out to me, my line for the... I got 3 in the X, and then I got 2 going to ship. They hit my sleeve. I was wearing the big fucking thing. But I was singing, Eureka, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but you have to do it again and again and again. Like,
yeah, look, I have to get the ball fitness to where I want it. But I thought there was going to be a shoot this Sunday for everybody.
I thought there was too, but apparently not. I know Dunbrody have their IMM.
Why wouldn't they do have that?
There's a compound training session in Dave Lee's on Sunday.
Training sessions? Fuck.
All the compounders get together and go through the equipment if anybody's having any problems.
Like what you do down in Cork?
Similar, but more...
Is there a shoot involved, like?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What are you shooting?
No idea. We'll see end of the day. Like, some might shoot a flint, some might shoot an indoor round, some might shoot both, you know. That'll run for the day, like.
Do you know who's going at all?
I have an idea. There'll be about 10 or 12 of us there, I would assume. Mostly compounders, like, that are shooting in the Europeans.
Yeah.
You know, so I know it's a brilliant idea, like.
It is, yeah.
You know?
I'm wondering why they don't do it for the fucking
And they should do it, you know, after the Europeans. You know, even
Keep
if it was
it
only
regular
once every 2 months or something, like, you know.
Once a month would be good.
But yeah, just to everybody just pools the knowledge, and if you're having an issue with something, then somebody there will have definitely had the issue before, and can point you in the right direction. You know, it's great.
Shoot the shit about what you're doing, like. No,
I came away from the last one, my head was spinning, like, you know, there was so much information, like, you know, which is great.
It's a great idea. I'd go to it if there was one for recurves.
Yeah.
But there isn't.
You see, there's no kind of centralised coaching with IFAF, like, you know, there's nobody you can pick up the phone and ring and say, right, this is the problem I'm having. You have to go to the other archers.
I have a bunch of lads there that
but that's what I mean. Like,
but I can't. I think I burned them out. They're like pulling their fucking hair out at the end of the phone, then it's like beep, 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 beep. Not answering. I just like, you know, I'm
but it's good because, you know, a lot of them are there and they have plenty of experience and they've shot internationally and
plenty of experience. Plenty. But even fucking Adrian is fucking dialed right in. Right in. He keeps haunting me with these messages shot tonight. He's got the score buddy.
What is it?
Shows me a screenshot of his score buddy and he's ripping it up, like. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, yeah, I should have probably practiced today. But I'm thinking he'll just peak at the wrong time.
But and like if the Europeans do nothing else, I can guarantee you by the time the Europeans is over, the level of archery in Ireland will have gone whoop.
I don't know, with this 6 a.m. bullshit. I got 2 of them.
Yeah, I got none.
I think it's Tuesday morning and Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
Thursday, I'm thinking.
I think ours are all afternoon
That's
and
a
evening.
kick in the nuts, lad. I'll have to leave at stupid o'clock.
Yeah.
The only benefit I'll have there is I'll be wide awake by the time I get there. I'll be buzzing with coffee in me.
Yeah.
Which probably I'll be like that with my book.
Yeah, I'll give a shout down at some stage in the morning, but it won't be at that time.
So fucker, lad.
You're shooting at 8, isn't it? So you have to be there at 6.
Oh.
But at least they're getting registration out of the way Monday for everyone.
I don't give a fiddler's fuck. Yeah. I think Group 5 is the only group that's in at 6.
Sure, it had to be someone.
Cunts.
No, it's fine. Sure, look, we'll be grand.
I always pick the fucked up thing, like. Why couldn't I shoot compound? You're like the middle of the fucking day.
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
I think even one evening that's kind of running a little late. But that's...
I think 8, but you'd be out of it by 9, half 9, like.
Oh, fuck.
You know?
Fuck. Look, it'll be grand.
Yeah.
It's weeks away. Dun, dun, dun. And none of the cunts will come on and talk to me.
They'll all be on with their medals when they win.
They will no fuck. Even then they won't talk. Cowardly cunts. But I'm sick of saying it to them. Fuck off. And they're funny fuckers when you be chatting with them. Like, you could have some laugh with them. But yeah. So that's the national champs done and dusted. But like I said, fuck it, from all the stuff Anto sent on, it looks pretty good. Pretty good. There's a nice balanced kind of vibe about the place. People are in the zone, but they're like, they still have a giggle with you.
Yeah, but like even the last Europeans, like, you'd be surprised, like, you'll come away from there knowing more people, like, you know, like when you're shooting the people you're shooting with at the butt, like, you'll be shooting that same person for the 3 days, like.
Sorry about that, Mark from Mayor. I was meant to be shoulder to shoulder with Mark. I think at the Flint round.
Yeah.
I didn't make it. But look.
Yeah, sure, look. No, it'll be, 4 weeks now, it'll be nearly over.
But all the boys got a medal. Fucking Adrian won it. Mark, I think Mark came second or third. Third, I think, again.
Yes.
And then fucking, what's his name? You were talking to him? The bear boy, Jared. Yeah. He came second.
He did.
So that was cool. Sets them all up nicely going into it, like.
Yeah, that's it. And I think a lot of the medals will come to Ireland. Like, I think a lot of the medals will come to Ireland.
Well, looking at the list in my division, I can't see how they won't stay in Ireland, because those lads are just fucking.
No, there's some good shooters coming in from abroad as well. Like, don't get me wrong, but. You know, like, look at Anto's scores there over the weekend, like, you know, a 278 on the Flint out of 280. Like, that's.
Do you know what nationalities are coming in?
They're coming from everywhere. Germans, French, English. There's a couple from Eastern Europe. They're coming from all over the place, like.
Excuse me. The boys were on about a particular shooter coming in our category, and they're all thinking, well, he's just obviously going to get the gold. And I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, but you see, it's one bad arrow.
That's what I keep telling them.
You know?
I mean, you could be training like a fucking champion right up until the day. But you get out of bed wrong, man, and it doesn't matter how much training you've been doing.
That's the thing.
And you know yourself, 1 hour, like you said, could lead to 2, to 3, to 4, to 5. And you don't know what's going on.
And as well as that, a lot of people wouldn't have shot in an occasion as big as that, like, you know, and you don't know how like, some people will they'll just freeze, like. And some people then will treat it like any other shoot.
That's all it is.
And a lot of them don't know until they get there which category they're going to be in, like, you know.
There's a lot going there, isn't there?
Full house, shouldn't it?
Big time. There's a stupendous number, like.
I know, it'd be a bit of crack in it. That's nice to have it in Ireland, though, because you have a lot of people that are entering that otherwise wouldn't.
But a lot of the folks, that's kind of their thing, isn't it? Indoor shoots. That's their primary competition atmosphere. Don't be like us, like we're running through the woods shooting shit.
Yeah, but it's IFAA, like, it's field archery. It's all field archery.
Yeah, I know that, but a lot of the fucking, you'll have the equivalent of Archery Ireland, there'll be a lot of them at it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So you'll have the same in every
other.
other.
A lot of them, even from Ireland, there's a few of the World Archery lads, a couple of pros going.
pros. Do they get their pro division?
Yep.
Do they go into it? Fuckers.
But no, it'll be good. It'll be good old crack. No, I'm looking forward to it now.
The old medals and stuff that the plaques the lads got look pretty cool at the international indoors.
Yeah, they were grand. They were fine, like. I think when they got the medals, they got hundreds of them cheap. You know, they bought them in bulk. So the medals ain't going to be changing anytime soon. It's
but it's not really. At the end of the day, it's for a lot of them. It's fuck the medals. Who cares?
No, it's just gone in and been able to shoot, you know, better than everybody else in your category.
I can't even shoot better than Lucy at the moment. Fucking hell, I and you know what the worst thing is? When I do go practicing, I get into a terrible bad mood and I'm giving myself terrible abuse for like a couple of days after the fact, and then it's like you be looking at the bow and like, fuck you can stay there, that kind of thing, like it's the bow's fault. You take going.
Yeah, once you start shooting a bit, it'll be grand, like, you know. But it's just to start shooting a bit, like, you know.
Yeah, I wish someone in Fermoy would set up a fucking archery club in Fermoy with a regular setup. Because you need that regular thing, don't you? You need at least 3 options in a week to go shoot.
You have to have somewhere you can count on.
And that's not a fucking, like, getting home at stupid o'clock in the middle of the week. That's not helpful either.
You know, look, it is getting more and more popular. Like, so new clubs are going to be popping up all over the place over the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, you know? I don't know.
Like, there's a lot more now going to shoots than there was when we started. That's only in 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a
3 years in April, I think.
there's a lot more going to shoots now than the first year we were shooting there.
I can't remember because I only got the butt end of the first year. I think I was at Leish's second shoot that year.
Yeah.
That would have been my second shoot. So, yeah. And then last year was a bit of a fucking empty fucking bottle, really, wasn't it?
Canada wasn't too good last year. A lot of empty weeks.
Yeah, like no.
Well, I suppose with the Europeans coming up as well, like a lot of people are kind of trying to concentrate on indoor shooting.
Fuck that. Shooting, no matter what it is, indoor or outdoor, it's the volume you want, the arrow, the bow fitness. You know, granted, get the indoor shooting a couple of times, whenever you can, maybe once a week, twice a week, whatever it is.
It's grand, and with recurve, like with compound, you kind of set it up for the shoot that you're going to, like. So you'd set it up for 3D or you set it up for indoors because you're using different arrows, so you have to change everything.
Yeah.
To suit, like, you know, so.
I seen a lad in our category with the fat arrows on the recurve.
Yeah, sure, look, anybody can use them. There's no limit, like.
I just think you're not. In my head, it's like you're giving yourself a terrible crutch there.
Yeah, but other people in the category are going to be using them, so.
Yeah, but that's my point. If you just fucking practice your thing with the normal fucking diameter arrow.
Yeah, well, I was shooting and I was thinking, will I get the fat ones or will I not? And in the end I said no, because if I'm going to miss the 5, I'm not going to miss it by that much. I'm going to miss it by that much. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Just get X's and you won't need a fat arrow.
That's my point. But then it's like
But it's
with recurve, it's easy to say and harder to do.
Yeah, but like
consistently getting X's with a fucking recurve, you're gonna be a psycho.
Like if you ended up in a shoot off, that's when it would be. That's when the fat arrows would come into play.
If I end up in a shoot off, I will win it, because I think I win it. If I made it to a shoot off, I'm winning it. Especially indoors, I'm totally winning that.
You never know.
I'm totally winning it. I'm winning nothing, lad. 6 a.m. in the morning. Fuck. If you seen me at 6 a.m. in the morning, I'm a fucking nightmare, lad. I'd be grinding my teeth all the way down to Waterford.
And is that 2 days in a row?
It's the 2 days I'm fucking there, yeah. It's not the Monday, but it's the Tuesday and either Thursday or Friday I'm there. It's probably Thursday, I think. So yeah, the 2 days I'm shooting. You only shoot 2 days, don't you?
3.
3? Have to look at that
You're
again.
doing an indoor round. You're
Oh,
doing flute,
donuts. I
and
bet
you're
you I'd
doing
be
an
3
indoor
days, 6 a.m. I guarantee it.
round. No, because our time changes on the last day. We go from middle of the day to the evening. So maybe everybody's been bumped it, like, you know. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to complain, you know.
That's because you're not there at 6 a.m. But like I said, it's like, I don't give a fuck. I've accepted that. But I know there's a few lads like, what? At 6 a.m? Fuck. I know what they're bitching about. They're actually staying there. They're like 5 minutes away from the centre. So...
Yeah, but you see, that's the thing. Like, you know, you've the advantage of having to get up early. You'll be awake by the time you get to the place.
I just won't go to sleep.
Yeah, that'll work great. You know?
I just won't go to sleep. Hello?
I go down every day, regardless whether I'm shooting or not. Like, because it'd be nice to see. Like,
That I was planning that, but the way work is fucking panning out this year so far, it's a nightmare, dude. Not at all happy, but I can get busy with loads of other shit, but it doesn't pay. Not today, anyway. Or this week, or next week, or next month.
But no, I know it'll be interesting to see how it goes. A couple of weeks now to fine tune things between now and then.
I've decided I'm just going to do a lot of here. I mean, today now was super busy, and it was fucking. I saw the weather and I thought, all right, I'm going shooting anyway. I'll shoot at least 30 hours, but I didn't get to shoot 30 hours. I didn't get to shoot an arrow because I was just fucking. I fucked up everything I touched today. I fucked it up. I started a new podcast for the art channel today, right? And I recorded the thing and everything was done, everything was prepped, changed the angle on a few things, and it was just going to be like an introduction. So nothing really big deal. And I came in to do the audio on the laptop, only to realize I hadn't the fucking microphone connected to the laptop. And I was like, you fucking cunt. What the fuck? I went ballistic, man. And I was there, I was pacing in for like 20 minutes. Can I make this work? So I put it into the editor, and I when you put it, no matter what you're putting in it, the volume can always be increased by a quarter, perhaps. So I did that, did the whole thing, took it out. It was all done. Put it into the other place, then turned off that, turned it back on, went back in there, got my completed video, brought it back in to edit it, and all I did was hit the sound again. And I don't know, it's too fucking. I had the headset on when I was like, Jesus, it's a bit piercing. So that was one, and then I was uploading. I had done this, like, these progress fucking things. I did think to talk over them at some stage and do a bit of explaining about what I'm at in the painting, but then I thought, you know what, fuck that, I'm too demented today. So I was just going to speed them up and throw some music on them. So I had, we'll say, painting, that was the title of the video, and then the video, the same painting but a different day, painting 01. But in the whole fucking, I just put painting 01 in first. It's like, you fucking retard. So I said, okay, it's done, it's okay, let it off. It wasn't okay, but I wasn't okay, so I was just leaving it off. So then I went to put in the other guy, and 3 times in a row, I put in 01. 3, 4, I was there, I had the music, and I got that far, like, it was published, delete. We're like, So that was my fucking kind of day. And then I went to, I'm nearly finished chapter 4 of my book, so I thought, I have a questionnaire off of Marson. It's like, you know, in regards to, I think it's mainly about that painting, but there's a lot of background. There's 45 questions, and there are fucking questions. Like, I was like, oh, I have to think about this. So he's doing a write-up, like he's doing a book of paintings that he likes of Irish artists or whatever, and then he's going to do like a little, I don't know, like an investigation into the biography of the state of mind of the artist when they did the paint or something like that. And I'm like, lightning in a bottle if you can catch it. So I'm trying to do these questions, and I think I got as far as 15 because I got as far as 10, but whatever way I moved, I deleted everything. That's just. So I had to start again. And then I said, look, alright, I'm at 15, so I just sent them.
Just wait until you're drinking.
I said, I'll send them that and say, am I doing this right? Because, I'm fucking getting a bit carried away. So it was that kind of day. Right up until 10 minutes before you arrived out here, I was like, and I'm getting the death stared off of Lucy, like, because I'm doing just this shit all day, and then onto the computer, and then onto the laptop. Like I'm working in fucking NASA, spinning fucking lies all day. So yes, that was my day. So the archer didn't get a look in. God damn it.
Yeah, life gets in the way.
And I was in a rush. What started the whole rush was because the van was going in for the test, I thought, today at 12. Then your man rings the phone at 11 to say, you're all set for tomorrow. I'm like, what? I thought it was today. No, I have it here. Tomorrow I sent you a message. Because you're right, it is. Fuck. So then I had to go clean out the van. Empty it out, brush it out. Oh man, I was a pure fucking retard today. But just one of your every other days, you know?
Oh, sure, look. Joys of it.
I'm gonna skull a beer tonight, I can tell you that. Then I'll drink a second one, patiently. So anything else happen outside the whole fucking archery crazy? It's like this this weird background noise that's kind of increasing slowly by the day.
Yeah, to be honest now, before you know it.
Up there, Jaws.
No, that's it's just heads down on and getting ready for it, like.
Because I had to have a chat myself. I was saying, I think you're taking this a bit too serious, James. You want to calm the fuck down. This is meant to be a launch pad to get into good form for the year and just to have a routine with practice and stuff.
No, like all I did, came back Monday and put on my new arrows. That's it now, set up for the first, so I'm changing nothing else between now and then. Like. Yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta change I just gotta implement my fucking thing. It's hard when you don't have a fucking... I need that, like.
Which?
A routine. It's impossible to get one.
Yeah, routines are yeah.
They're like plans. You make plans and that's all. They'll be mocking you.
I'm sure the weather that's there, you can do nothing either, like, you know.
No, I don't give. If I didn't get so sidetracked this morning, because I had my plan with my 6 a.m. coffee. So what are you doing today, dude? Okay, so dude today will be doing X, Y, and Z. These are the time slots we're going to swim in, and none of them happened. One kind of overflowed through all of them. So that was that. It was a shit show.
Yeah, sure. No, but that's it. No, so it's just getting ready for the.
When are you going to Cork again?
Friday.
Are you going after work or what?
Oh God, yeah. As in, I'll be coming back and then going up.
All right.
You know, I didn't go on Tuesday. Why didn't I go on Tuesday? Oh yeah, because I was going to a different job on Wednesday morning and I had to be up stupid early, so it's not
Doesn't that just suck? Getting up early, like.
Oh.
I'm looking to retire. Just start doing the lotto.
And every time I go to a different job, then it seems to be half an hour earlier. Then I have to get up. It started off wasn't too bad, you know. Get up at 8, be there for 9. Then it was get up at 7, be there for 8.
Do you not think it's a waste of absolute time going to work? Isn't it a waste of time? Before you know it, you're crippled and you're old and you've no money because you've paid so much tax, or else you've been fleeced.
No, sure, look, what would you do otherwise?
I don't know. I think we should be kings of shit.
Yeah.
Be kings of shit. That sounds like a plan to me.
I keep the job for now, just in case it doesn't take off, like, you know.
It's this time of year. Like historically, I shut the shop till fucking.
Yeah, sure, you're only wasting your
March,
time.
April. Kind of have a good
Unless
run.
you have a tent over the whole bloody line of wall, like, you're only wasting your time.
Yeah, but people they're reluctant to fucking get anything done.
Just because they don't want fucking the place dug up.
Yeah, I mean, even our driveway's a mess at the moment. The lawn is like the most sensitive fucking thing in the planet. You walk in that and 2 days later you're looking at your fucking footprints from then. You know, it's just a bog.
Yeah, but look, it's just the way it is, and it's fucking this time of the year is always the same. Depressing, dark when you go to work.
I haven't time to be depressed. I haven't time for it. I'm chasing my fucking tail.
How are the glasses going on with the shooting?
The glasses and the shooting are fine, but I'm confused as fuck. Like I keep picking up the wrong pair.
Yeah, you need to get the varifocals. It's all in the one then. Like.
I didn't have to wear them all the time. I should probably be wearing them all the time.
You'll end up wearing them all the time anyway because...
Well, I keep rubbing my eyes.
You know, you'll find yourself wearing them a little bit longer every time. And then all of a sudden, when you're not wearing them, you start getting headaches. You put them back on and the headache goes away. And then, that's it, you're stuck with them, like, you know.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's the reading ones are a cunt. It's just I don't get the clarity that I get with the other guys. They're super.
Really?
Yeah.
The reading ones should be...
There's something different, but it's like... It's better, don't get me wrong, for the long term. If you're on the laptop or reading, you don't go to sleep halfway through a chapter like because your face is just fucking wrecked from your eyes overdoing it. But no, the shooting, I can see the arrows on the target easy peasy. It's definitely.
Yeah, but being able to see what you're aiming for is always...
I think the problem now is it's just a transition to go from like...
Yeah, but anybody who goes from not wearing glasses to wearing glasses, regardless of age, it does take a bit of time to get used to it, like, you know?
Yeah, it's... like, here's one for you. I was going in with Junior, was it Sunday? You know, he always wants to go to his knick-knack shops and shit in Mitchellstown. Just me and him into the van, and off we went. And I forgot my glasses. I realised it when I was up by the church, but I was already after turning head back because I'd be grand. It's only been a week or whatever. Dude, I was like, what the fuck, I'm blind as a motherfucker.
Yeah, but you don't...
It seemed worse.
It's not worse.
But because I have a comparison.
Yeah, you see, you didn't have any... same with my bloody hearing, like... I think it's not that bad, but... Yeah, it's pretty bad. But you don't realise it until you have something to compare it to.
Yeah.
You know, it is...
it's like once upon a time I could run up a hill at speed.
That's it. Don't walk with stops.
It's like taxi is what it's like. The van has taken that from me. And I don't mind.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but look, when you're working in our game, the body just starts falling apart a bit at a time. Like.
I stopped doing a lot of the weight training I was doing because it was killing me. Because you forget that you're doing so much in the day already. Yeah. And then you're just stressed.
Yeah, I haven't...
Push-ups is all you need, really. And stretches.
You don't really need them either.
I kind of do. I get that fucking surge of energy.
Yeah, I've done no form of training in 20 years. At least 20 years.
No, I like it maintain the agility as long as you can.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I do enough when I'm working like that.
No, you don't. Not for agility. You
don't.
don't.
Jesus, if you see.
You need to loosen all that shit.
You'd be a bloody acrobat for some of the jobs I'd be doing.
No, there'd be some jobs when I get... Everything is super. You get into the van, you get home. Now you're probably going to, I don't know, we'd say half an hour, an hour's drive. By the time you get out of the van, man, before you get to the front door, it's like something's locking up. Everything is locking up. You can feel every little thing.
Yeah.
Because you'd be there in the middle of, I'll probably feel that later.
I'll
feel that later.
20, 30 years ago, if you were playing sports or something, you could wake up the next morning with a new pain. Now, I wake up in the morning and I open my eyes and I'm just, right, and I start moving. And more often than not, there's a new pain. For no reason, just from going to sleep. Like.
I saw a funny meme the other day. It's like when dads think they're still young. Okay? And this guy is coming down the stairs. He's got his comfies on. And his little fucking, I don't know what he's wearing.
He jumps the last 2 or 3
The last 2 or 3. And next thing there's a fucking ambulance tearing through the city streets. I was in tears laughing. I was watching it like
but
2 or 3 times.
It's only funny because it's true. You know what I mean?
I saw that guy. Fucking ambulance ripping it up through the streets, man. I've seen a few of them like that. There's another very good one with the Gladiator, you know, the first Gladiator. What's his name? Russell Crowe. Yeah. Legendary movie, but you know when he gets killed, and if you fucking tell me you told me the ending, go fuck yourself. It's about 1 million years old. But you know he's just standing there, and they zoom in on he's from the waist up, and he's kind of swaying, and then he just goes straight back. What do they say? Once you get over 40 at around 10 o'clock in the evening, this is you. The wife's like, oh, will we go watch a movie? Yeah. Dead. There's a lot of... I love when I get some good ones, and there's a lot of good ones, man. I'd be wrecking Anto's fucking head. I'd be sending him some mental shit.
Jeez, I got a video off from there. They were trying to wreck a height bow. You know, that's... What is it called?
What do you mean, wreck it?
There's a website
like
there. There's a YouTube channel there, and they dry fire compound bows to see the durability of the bow.
Fuck off.
Yeah, and they did a matches, and in fairness, the first dry fire...
Does one of the lads have a mohawk?
Yeah.
I meant to send you their podcast. It's
I'm following
they
it.
do all the fucking compound.
But the matches, the first one was fine. The second one,
this fucking guy
is fell apart on the second one. Then they did the height. I stopped watching after 10.
What's the whole point of this? Like,
you know, when you dry fire, when you shoot with no arrow.
Yes. Who's doing that?
The guy is on the YouTube channel.
Are they using a robot, like?
Oh, they have a mechanical arm to
I was
draw
thinking,
it.
yeah.
Like they
Who
use
the short straw, like?
They use a wheel to bring it back, and then they have a cord going from the release on it.
Behind the couch.
And no, they don't. They're just like it's only from here to
Do
the
they
camera
explode,
away,
like? I'd say there's some fuckery there.
The matches gave what do they call us? Significant reaction.
A significant reaction?
Yeah, there was bits of it went there and bits of it went there, and yeah.
Ooh.
But the heist, they just kept winding it up, firing it, nothing. Winding it up, firing it, nothing.
In China, only the best.
It just kept going. Well, you'd be wondering where's the energy going, but that would normally go with the arrow, like, because you would think it would transfer to the limbs and to the canvas.
Well, I was reading something Anto was saying, and I would apply it to this. It's all about movement and energy, and it's like, you know, the follow through on a release.
Yeah.
If you don't follow through properly, there's a in the body. It might be dramatic as that, but there is a oomph. Whereas if you fucking release elegantly, as you should, follow through, the energy it's like you're whipping it out of you. So with the bow, based on the design, it could be like the energy could just go in such a way that it'll go out of the bow. But not always, because the design can lock it in, and then it's just boom.
Yeah, but when the arrow is on the string, and you draw, and you release, the arrow acts as a focal point on the string. So
like a lightning rod.
When the string goes forward and stops, then that energy is transferred to the arrow, and that shoots your arrow. But when the arrow isn't there, that energy travels the string to the limbs and the cams.
I know.
And it should just go...
Yeah, but it's all energy, like you're saying. It's like the follow through. If you just have, like, picture this in your mind. Remember Indiana Jones with the whip? Mm-hmm. Now, can you in slow motion? Can you see Indiana Jones with the whip and watch that fucking arcing, twisting movement of the whip? And at its ending, the crack is leaving off that energy. Same. See what I mean?
What the fuck is that to say?
It's energy. Alright, see it in your head. See a little blue pulse from his hand going all the way down.
I'm
the
not talking
fucking
about
whip,
Indiana fucking Jones.
or the bow.
But how is it's energy? How is that explaining the...
It's gone. It's like going around in a circle and...
But it doesn't go around in a circle. It goes straight. That's...
No arrow. So it's in the machine. It's in the device. So you look at the shape of it.
The fucking shape of what?
The bow. Look at the shape of the bow. Watch that video again and look at the shape of any one of the other bows that blew up compared to the one that didn't. And tell me, do you see any difference in the design of
one blew up and one didn't?
The shape of the bow.
Every bow is a different shape.
David, watch the video.
There was another video where they were doing the PSC and I just
have some of this stuff.
No, Jesus.
It's fucking great for you. It protects you from all kinds of radio waves, digital waves.
But I couldn't bring myself to watch the PSC. They were doing the Dominator, our bow. Like.
Tell me who the fuck comes up with the names?
Oh, it's American. They have to have these, you know, Dominator and Citation and what's the latest one? Sicario. What the fuck is Sicario? Do you know what I mean? Where did they get
That's
this?
some cartel fucking.
You know, but they've had some They've had some beauts, like.
I keep thinking it's part something of the Predator or the Terminator when they come up with a name. It's like, is that the villain?
But they're all doing it now, like. They're all coming up with these weird names, you know. But sure, look, as long as the bloody bow shoots.
Marketing, I suppose. They want to market it. But I mean, no one gives a fuck about the name after a while. Or no, initially they don't give a fuck about the name until they realise how good the bow is. Then
but see, the thing is, like, with PSC now, say, they bring out a bow and they deliberately hold back a few, you know, optional extras that you could do to us that would improve it. They deliberately hold it back.
Cut.
So they have the bows released, say, October last year, the bow was released. And then in October this year, their new bow will be the new Dominator Duo X or whatever. And all they'll do is they'll add all the things that they had originally for it.
Aren't they getting scalded over that of late?
Yeah, but look at it.
You know that guy, that with the mohawk?
Yeah.
I sent a link of his to Jose because he's talking about the industry regarding that kind of shit. Because he's got a shop, he's got a bunch of shops, I think. And he gets inside information, he gets invited to the manufacturers and all that, and they walk him through shit. He gets to test shit early. And he'd be going on about the way things have dramatically
They have, but like PSE were bought. They were bought out there 2 or 3 years ago. So they're a different company now. The new company is all outdoor equipment, sports equipment, you know, and they just bought PSE. You know, so they're all about the money, like.
Of course they are. I mean, look at the price of the fucking things. But at the same time,
that's the big thing. Is the price? There's no way.
They'll just point to a fucking chart on the wall saying, "Well, if you watch, that is the peak of our arc, and we have a great range of prices, down to this shitty fucking thing no one wants."
Did you see the guy at was it Lancaster? And he went with what was he shooting? A Genesis bow, training bow. Training compound bow.
What was he shooting?
They give them out in colleges in...
A compound bow?
Yeah, but it's a training one, like.
Yeah.
He got to qualifiers. He got through the you know, nobody has ever done that with that kind of a bow, like.
Yeah, but look, it's down to the driver, not the machine.
That's the thing, like, you know. But I'd never seen one of those in an advanced part of a competition like that. And
yeah. Because
you know,
probably get a few quid to show
like
up the competition.
He didn't get knocked out because he wasn't shooting the bow right. He got knocked out because he got to the stage where it was all professionals. You know what I mean?
He reached his ceiling. Like.
Yeah, they were going to beat him no matter what he shot. Like, you know, you could have a rifle, he would have been knocked out. But he got through all the qualifiers to get to that stage, like, with a bloody.
There were some fucking dingers shooting at that.
Yeah, sure.
That 12 spot is a trip, isn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is,
I see a fucking recurver get that.
They just shoot it for fun. Compound is especially. They just.
Well, I see one guy now, the barebow division, and your man, every time he called it, he fucked up, like. But I thought it improved his shooting because every time he shot without calling it, he was fucking getting away from the colour. But every time he called that spot, he got into the red and the yellow. I'd be calling it every time. Look, lads, I'll try it again. I'd be going 12, 12, 12. But it's a good one to call, man. That'd be a good test. Good practice. Should probably be doing it anyway, just to have a little dot on a backstop.
Yeah.
Just to try to hit that as often as you can.
We had them out in Dave Lee's there. We had these little foam balls, maybe 1.5 centimetre, maybe 1.5 centimetres, and you could hang it down in front of the butt, and you aim for the foam ball.
Good luck.
No, it was. Did
you ever see that girl on online? I don't know. She's probably on all the platforms. What the fuck does she call herself? She pulls off some fucking crazy shots, man.
Yeah.
And
pure instinctive.
Yeah.
You can see because she just comes down, bang, release straight away.
And you'll always get the haters like saying, no. And she put up a video one time of all her fuck ups. And she goes, but the moral of the story is I kept going until I got it, and now I get it every time. You take cunt.
Yeah, but look,
she'd be way more polite than that, like.
Yeah, you get people.
But she pulls off some shots, like. There's a guy now who's bending the fucking arrows around the target. Did you see that guy?
Yes.
and you see it in slow motion. You can see the action of the arrow and everything.
Now, I can figure out how he bends it this way, but I can't figure out how he bends it this way and then this way. Do you know what I mean? He had a stack in front of him and he'd something else behind that again. And whatever way he wanted that movie where they bend the bullets.
Yeah.
That's what and it went around and then it went... No, the second arc wasn't as pronounced as the first. But, fuck me.
Some people are just voodoo.
I don't know.
Voodoo me.
Bloody Matrix, you know? But,
I don't know. I love watching shit like that. I'm like, there's one there actually, I think is it probably one of the world archery champs. Is it Brody or Ellison, is it?
Oh, Brady Ellison.
Recurver.
Yeah.
I think he shot the Olympics a few
Yeah,
times.
he's just winning everything. He's
a freak.
He was at the World Champs as well. He's
But he shoots this arrow, dude, and it just looks so fucking the flight of that arrow. It just looks. I've never seen my arrows go that way.
No,
he's got the science down to a T, I'd say. Like with the tip of the arrow and everything like that.
That's the difference. Do you know what I mean? Like they have. That's what they do. Like
I hear Mark talking to me about putting a heavier tip on my arrows, and then he goes down to the mats and the brass tacks of it. But I can't. I haven't the heart to tell him it's gone fucking over my head. I don't know what you're saying to me, but I guess it sounds good. I guess it makes sense. But I'm not close to being there. Like,
no, I was looking there at the.
It makes sense to me now why he shoots compound at times. He has the wiring in his brain.
He picked up the compound and he was excellent with that. Do you know what I mean? So he's just one of those people that can shoot. Like, so, you just disregard him and you're going to the next person. Like.
I know he's the target.
Like I was looking at new arrows.
What do you factor in when you're looking for arrows? What is it you're looking at, like?
Depends if it's indoor or outdoor. If it's indoor, you want a line breaker, so you want it. I wouldn't be getting the 27s.
Fatter than usual, though.
Because it wouldn't make a difference to me. Some people, it would make a difference to.
Your arrows now are like these guys.
I know mine would be nowhere near. Jesus. Mine are 25 mil. They're
What did fucking Doc say to you that time out in Red Fog? Sponsored by WAV.
But,
the minute he said it, I could see a cartoon in my head of a big waving pipe.
Yeah, so if you're shooting indoors, you want a heavier arrow because you want it to be able to. You don't want it to go too fast because it needs time to straighten up because you're only shooting 20 yards.
Right, because I was thinking to put my bow back to 9 inches.
You see, with you then, what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to gap on the page.
I don't know. See, I'm going to do that tomorrow and see.
If you're shooting the high target or the low target, as you are now, you'll be fine shooting the high target. But when you're shooting the low target, you're gapping underneath the.
Well, that's the first ones I went to. When I got that bronze, that's what I was doing. I was off the page.
Like, what you should have been doing all along is setting your bow up so that you're gapping. You want to be nearly point on at 20 yards.
Yeah, I'm doing that nearly with what I call the lazy shot.
You see, the lazy shot, it just sounds like something that's not going to be repeatable. Like
it is, but not. You can't do it accurately. Like, and you have, and at times it might go a bit left, a bit right. But when it gets in there, 3 out of 5 will go into the 5.
I hitting fucking hope, like.
No, 3 out of 5 usually will go into the 5. When I was on form. And it's basically you're doing everything except fucking being, proud. Kind of sure for them. You're more relaxed. Way more relaxed.
Yeah, that wouldn't work for me at all.
Didn't work for me now lately either. But it was doing me a treat there for a spell.
But and then for 3D, you want fast arrows and you want them skinny, so that the wind.
Yeah.
Won't affect them in the flight.
As much.
I was looking there now last night on the gold tip page and Jesus. There's such a thing as too much information, like,
Did you get sponsored?
I did.
Who are you sponsored with?
Gold tip.
Arrows, is it? Gold tip, where are they?
States.
I suppose everyone's in the States. All the good ones.
Yeah.
I'm shocked South Korea doesn't do super fucking gear. That's their bread and butter, like.
You see, the thing with America is there's hunting.
Yes.
generates so much money for archery companies, regardless of what you're selling. You know, just hunt. If you took competition completely out of it, competition gets their name out there, but hunting is where they're making the most of their money, like, because it's exploded over in America, and it was always popular, like, but the last 10 years it's gone crazy, like, you know. And Gold Tip now, and like they specialise in hunting arrows, like the.
Do you ever watch the Push? Is it the Push podcast? Archery podcast.
Yeah.
He did a thing on hunting. He puts up the odd film. It could be like an hour and a half long. Something. I think I'm in the middle of one. I don't know if he's first or he's second. But he's got a wall, man, and there's fucking. It's like the evolution of the bow. Do you know what I mean?
It's the thing, like.
And most of them are for hunting. Because it keeps going on. But that's why I got kind of. You know, when we were at the start, I was diving into everything and anything to do with it. Now I'm very selective. And he remains, because I like his stuff. He's mainly a bare bow shooter.
Yeah.
But he's very. I've gone back to Kaminsky as well. I say, okay, I'm probably going to have to watch this twice because he's just such a fucking... He's getting better, I think. He's more relaxed or something.
I don't know. He tends to... He puts himself to sleep, right?
He branches off, man. And he gets... You know, he reminds me of Mangles. Do you remember Mangles, the maths teacher in Closh and Grevine? I was actually very good at maths until I went to secondary school. And then Mangles, he'd show you and goes, yeah, I know how to do that. I follow that perfectly. And then he goes, or you could do it this way. And he'd go on and fucking on. And he'd branch off to be 12 different ways to do this thing. And at the end of it, you're like, overload.
No, I never actually had him as a teacher. I had the mutt for maths.
I had the mud for science. He beat the living shit out of Mike Daly one day with a meter stick, and he broke it, and then he picked up another meter stick and he went at him again. And he was a big buckle, like he'd be fucking beat him. Like there was this fucking lady came in the door wanted. Now the girls at this stage in the class, they were kind of used to the outbursts of violence because Mick Daly was a messer, like. But I don't think even Mick was expecting this kind of abuse. And this lady knocked on the door, and he's like, by God, man! And he's flaking, he's spitting, he's gone red. Daly's like that, he's getting a fucking pummeling. And we're all like, you know, we're kids, we're like, a grown fucking man is beating the shit out of him. It happened twice, but the first time it was a lady. I think she was like a sales rep. She didn't have to do nothing, like. She came in the door all fucking happy, Walt Disney head up on her. And then when she saw what was going on, she just shut the door. But he was a fucking loon, man. I think, what did he say? You know how that kicked off? He asked the question, how many bones in the human body? Okay? And I don't know who answered it, but they were wrong. And Mick Daly was laughing, and he said, what are you laughing at? And he goes, what's the answer, so smart ass? And then Mick said, I don't know. What does that matter? So it didn't deserve what he got, like. Well, the mud.
Probably just the straw that broke the camel's back.
But I think this, yeah, that kind of. But then what happened, or what I noticed after that day was like, the mutt got some kind of freedom about him. Every time he saw Mike Daly, he wanted to fucking kill him. Mike Daly broke his brain. He was a fucking loon, man. But he was a nice guy. Behind all of that, once you got to know him, he loved his garden, man. He could name all the flowers. He could tell you all about them, the medicinal quality and all of that shit. The guy was a wizard, like. He just had a very, like Mike Daly, lad.
Jeez.
He got me to draw. Every time there had to be some fucking illustration on the board, I was the one that got to do it. And then caused a bit of friction with some of the others, but... He was fucking mental. I bet you don't get that. Imagine that shit kicking off today in school. In a secondary school?
No.
I mean, your man, what's... Enoch Burke is just saying, I will not call him her or whatever the fuck. It's him and her. Right, jail. Just for da-da-da-da-da. Imagine he said, you are a boy. And he beat the shit out of some guy. Electric chair, probably.
No, it's gone fucking... He's gonna be walking all right.
I don't know. It's a shit show. That's a fact. And then on top of it, then all your fucking whatever avenues you would use traditionally or otherwise for your news, they've all been compromised. Like, they're all contaminated. It's all sensationalist bullshit now, because there's a war of look at me. You've all the independent breakaway media activists, will say, and then you've the establishment and the corporate media. They're dying a death. But that's about it.
That's it, no?
Tell me, how did Mark Deavy get on up in the
I
Nationals?
don't think he was shooting.
Oh, he was.
Was he?
He went to shoot, yeah.
I have no idea.
Because he was in super form leading up to it, like.
I have no idea. See, they would have been in a different side to us. Like, they would have been in the... There was kind of one side for recurve and one side for compound.
I saw that, yeah. It was like netted off or something.
Well, they just hired 2 of the pitches. So you had the breakdown between...
Yeah.
With the netting, like, you know. But... Yeah.
Well, all I can say is well done everyone who went to took part in the National Indoor Champs this year. And well done to Cuchulainn for giving it a go. You mad cunts. Next time, guys. Next time. Give me a fucking call. I'll mix it up for y'all. Until the next time, folks, we'll talk to us. Be good. Be good. You have my console.
Who?